You guys are going to hate me. But I absolutely love this depiction of reality that God has literally carved out of the earth, filled with water. The feet of Lake Erie and Ontario there, those 2 feet are the feet of the child with the two heads, are representative of the steps that we take as human beings. Let's say the left foot is representative of spirit and the right foot is representative of flesh. Each, whether divine or tangible, because we're fastened at the hip, our legs and our feet are necessarily unified. And so establishing blame or accountability between the two will either provide balance or will topple us as a human being. Once that understanding is promulgated through the rest of the world, people will live in balance. Okay? These concepts are not that difficult to get your mind around. What you have to do is think. Everything about our reality, every shape that you look at, a leaf, a refrigerator, every function that we can express, everything that we can look at and then start to express to another person is it's a absolute condition of our state of being. It's conveying meaning through an intangible sound, because you cannot bottle up a sound unless you record it on a tape recorder or a video recorder or like this camera. It's intangible until it becomes recorded or expressed in some fashion, then it can be taken in by another human and assessed for its blame or its lamb, its blood, the blood of the lamb, the truth of the blame, the balance of what you're saying. It has to be the ability of it to provide a truthful access of some resource is its whole essence. So speech is the essence of reality in so many ways. Conveying that is the essence of society, and regenerating our ability is all captured in these tremendous lakes, the Great Lakes. David, you are absolutely insane. Okay, fine. Wait till you take and look at the Lake Superior and you see an egg shooting out of a birth canal, and that's Lake Nipigon with a bunch of islands. Once you add those to the Great Lakes artwork, you're going to find that God has played quite a riddle with these Great Lakes, and it's all for the meaning. It's all for the value of us establishing our state of being and reproducing it. So, yeah, I'm crazy, but you know, that's why I have to depend on tarot readers and astrologers, because they are fixated on the meanings, conveying the meanings of what's intangible or spiritual, and providing it in a manner that it's understandable. So I absolutely need my tarot readers to help me, and the preachers and pastors who who are able to finally realize they're in diapers when they talk about the damnation and destruction of humanity, and they don't balance that message with regenerative truth, which is all conveyed by our alphanumeric system and established in our alphabet, right? In our body of knowledge, the left and the right, the old and the new, until they can come up with what I'm explaining to them and what's obvious to the thinker. The tarot readers and the astrologers are going to be outpacing the pastors and the priests. You know, one of the things that's incredibly beautiful about the Bible is the prophecies, and one of the coolest prophecies is you're all going to prophesy. That means every human being with their finger can write in the sand. And the reason we all write in the sand and make notes and talk is so that when we walk with our left and our right foot, we don't trip and fall. Our left and our right foot are joined at the hip. We are an asymmetrical being, but we are both. We do have almost exact symmetry from the left and right. We also have symmetry from the top and down, from the top and the bottom. So it's in those four quadrants that we wind together the meanings of our realities. And once we begin to make use of all these visual clues all around us, recording what we see, measuring it, and with those expressions begin to make our laws, our IT, essentially. And that IT is an agreeable and reflective body of work that can promulgate regeneration, peace, truth, nurture. When we get to that point, we're going to walk around like gods. You know, we're going to be divine and flesh and bone like Jesus. Well, that's the whole point. End of class. Class dismissed. Class dismissed. It's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of the world. We get to the end of one body of knowledge, and we're ready now to take on the new body of knowledge, or the infinite understanding, which simply means that this is our state of being. This is the task that we have. Now we look against the realities of the resources available in the cosmos and marry that with the concept that human beings must have resources. Now we can say infinity to infinity and beyond. Our cartoons have taught us many, many things. So, okay, I'm done rambling, but everything I said made sense, and you need to understand that and establish it.